man. You ready?
Game on.
Let's do it.
Driving down the road. Think that's got us both?
I don't know. Test, 1, 2. Check it out.
Chicken soup.
All right, folks. Well, coming back at you here today. Me and my buddy Matt are heading down here to Mark Twain National Forest.
Again.
We had some success Monday on our deer day trip. I still have a buck tag, so you know what we're going to be at this evening is trying to fill that buck tag.
Tag.
Matt, how do you feel about this evening's situation?
I like the weather. We got overcast skies. It was really windy last night. It was raining last night. It's been raining this morning. We got out of work at noon. It's kind of foggy, kind of dreary, kind of wet and drizzly. I've had a lot of good buck action in this kind of weather in the past, so there's good potential for tonight, I think.
Well, I sure hope so. Man, I've had quite a bit of ups and downs this season with the archery. I've had some close encounters. I would really like to see something spectacular this evening. You have those encounters every few years of just this awesome buck. I mean, even if I didn't get a shot opportunity, I'd love to see something down here in Mark Twain. It's a big forest. You never know what's going to be in here.
Yep.
So
last time, went to a brand new spot we'd never been to. We picked it out on a map. We picked out where we were going to go, and we brought home an 8-point buck.
it was awesome.
We did the same thing tonight. Spot we've never been to, looked at it on a map, picked out places to sit, and we're going in. So,
Hey, you know, win, lose, or draw, it's all fun and games. We're just going down here. I'm happy to be getting out with a good friend, enjoying God's creation. So, everybody, thanks again for tuning in and stick with us.
peace.
Folks, well, it is 2:45. I've been set down for a little bit. Me and Matt's been texting back and forth. We just heard 2 war dogs come screaming low by this holler. We're not too far off from Fort Leonard Wood, and they must be doing tests or something, running some training today. But man, that first one, whew, glad I'm wearing my brown pants on that one. It was screaming by here. Anyway, Matt said that he might have heard a buck chasing a doe down the holler. We both came to the conclusion that this holler we originally came here to hunt is just too thick. It's super thick. I seen a couple, 3 or 4 rubs on the way in here, and this old tree stand that's been built here. So I've just kind of set up. It's kind of exposed a little bit, but I just really have no idea which way to come, that they'd be coming in. I just kind of set up on that rub line that I found. So anyway, it's 2:45. Most of the evening deer activity I've been seeing has been right at 3 o'clock. You can hear it's starting to drizzle a little bit again, but it's warm. It's about 55 degrees. I definitely got warm and sweaty hiking in, especially going all the way down to the bottom and then coming up back almost to the main trail. So anyway, wish us luck. Matt is just about 300 yards that way, a little bit down off in the bottom. I'm kind of up on top of the ridge. So anyway, hopefully have some buck activity here for you this evening. Stay tuned.
So I pulled out, came back up toward the car, found where it looks like I got like 4 or 5 little hollers coming together. Pretty open, found a rub line on this ridge. Might have good potential, but this is public land and we're close to the path in here. It's just a line on the hill. So potential for other hunters. Probably been hunted hard because it's so easy to get to. Alan's calling me. Guess not. Anyway, I'm gonna look here. Good looking. Early. Dropping the camera. It's just now 2:19. Plenty early. I think I might let myself cool off a little bit. I got hot. Just stripped down to my jeans and my t-shirt, soaking wet with sweat. It's really humid. It's about 55 degrees. So I'm gonna turn this off and kind of get geared up here. Let everything settle down just a little more. We're gonna hit the horns together, see if we can make something happen. Stay tuned. Okay, so we're crossing AC now. Okay, that's that. We're gonna go up here and make a left, and then we've got a dot mark right there before the high line. There's a pretty good ridge.
Yep.
That's one, and then there's the high line past it, and then past it is the northern part of it that we talked about.
Okay. I think we should go to that northern part.
Well, if that's the case, you need to drop me off the high line, and then you cruise on down the way.
All right. I think that was our original plan.
Yep. So
I got her something in now.
okay. We aborted Plan B and are going back to Plan A at 4 o'clock p.m.
Hey, we're gonna get her done.
All right, folks. Well, as Matt said, we had pushed the abort button and relocated. We are really late getting in and set up. It's just after 4 o'clock. Kind of putting all of our eggs in one basket. It feels very rushed, but we did spend time this week looking at the map. And we just thought from the map the other one looked better. This isn't too bad. It's still pretty thick here. I was looking where I was at earlier. It was super thick. But hopefully we've gotten here in enough time that we're going to have enough time for it to settle down and have some deer movement come through here. So anyway, cross your fingers for us. Stay tuned. I could sneak closer, but I doubt I could do that. It's wide open through here. I think they'd see me and run for sure. Looks like they're gonna go into the woods to the right. It's just too far. Just too far. Text from Matt saying there's a huge buck and 2 does. Man, does started blowing at me. I hadn't read the text at that point, so I took a shot at her, and it was, I guess, just too thick. I guess I think I clean missed her. So she took off running like she was okay. Anyway, it all happened real fast. But Matt said he seen a big buck. Anyway, it happened too fast to get on camera. Sorry about that, folks. I'm also just using the shooting stick as a monopod, so it's really hard to line up your shot. Anyway, that's probably it for this evening. But I'm just gonna stand here. I didn't see any blood or anything. Like I said, she took off like I was clean missed. But there's a little bit of a logging road I didn't see before. I think I'm gonna stand here for a minute and watch it. Anyway, stay tuned with us.
All right, folks. Well, we're back in town. We figured we'd give you one last interview. Had a little bit of action here this evening. Had a doe come in on me in blue, and I didn't have much of a shot, but I definitely wanted to take it, and went over there, and like I said, didn't find any blood or anything like that. Oh, Matthew here
Seen the big one.
seen a big boy down there.
Yep.
Mark Twain National Forest. That's why we're going down in there. There's some behemoths down there.
Changed my opinion of it for sure.
So there's still plenty of season left. Saturday's supposed to be looking good. I think we got some finally cool temperatures. It's kind of warm today.
Yep.
It really was. So anyway, thanks again so much for joining us this evening. We'll see you next time.
See ya.